What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I hope you guys are staying safe wherever you are when you're watching this video. But in today's video, I'll be very honest with you guys, I don't have anything planned. Boring. I kind of just been thinking last night, and I've kind of been in the mood. I just wanted to go ahead and just vlog my day for you guys and kind of give you guys like a day in the life during quarantine, because here in NorCal, specifically in San Jose, and San Jose is a part of Santa Clara County. Santa Clara County is being real slow right now with reopening in terms of like the gyms and like trying to go back to normal life. And I just kind of wanted to go ahead and show you guys what I've been doing like since this whole coronavirus pandemic started, and kind of just see where the day takes us. But as you guys saw earlier this morning, I did wake up and I did my morning stretches, and then right now I'm just about to eat my lunch, which is also my first meal of the day, which is my beef and then my rice. And just to kind of give you guys a clear idea of like what my schedule's been like since like the start of this whole pandemic and quarantine. Well, back then, prior to this quarantine, I used to be on a strict sleeping and eating schedule where I would go to bed anywhere from like 10 to 11. I'd get up anywhere from 6 to like 7:30, and then I would eat 4 to 5 meals a day. But since this coronavirus shit started happening, yeah, shit took a turn for the worse. Basically, my entire schedule has been fucked, where basically I've been going to bed anywhere from like 2 to 3 a.m. and I've been getting up anywhere from like 9 to like even 11:30, and I would eat 3 times a day, 4 if I'm lucky, but I would also skip eating breakfast. And right now you can tell, like if you look at my clock right here, it's damn near 1 o'clock, and I'm just getting my day started as well as my eating. But yeah,
a few moments later.
So after eating some lunch and doing some reading, I got here my pre-workout, which is just half a cup of coffee. Before we go ahead and we hop into this home workout, I wanted to quickly talk about the book that I've been reading and that I picked up this past week, which is The End of Mental Illness by Daniel G. Amen. I hope I pronounced that last name right. But yeah, I recently decided to start reading again. I did take a break this entire year up until this past week, just because last year in 2019, if you guys follow me on Instagram, which by the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, like what are you doing? Like just fucking click the link down below and follow your boy. But you guys know last year, like I set a goal for myself to try and read at least 8 books within 1 year, and I ended up accomplishing that. But yeah, after that, I kind of just got burned out from reading, and I kind of wanted to take a break, and on top of that, apply like the principles of all the books that I've been reading. I want to apply it to my life, and I definitely will go back and reread those books, just because like you guys know, like when you read or watch something the first time, you're not gonna fully understand it. So I definitely want to go back and revisit some of those books. But when it comes to this book, you guys know back in October, I started sharing my mental health journey on social media, and I kind of started opening up more and sharing you guys like my battles with depression, anxiety, and suicide. And with me now, I honestly consider myself an advocate for mental health. I want to continue like growing, gaining new knowledge, and like one day I want to make a big impact in that space. So I want to continue to develop myself, so I decided to pick up this book, and I'm only like 50 pages in so far, so I'll give you guys kind of like a little short summary of what I've read so far. But basically, long story short, half of what I read is basically giving me a brief history of mental health and mental illness, like the last like 500 to 1,000 years, and how it all started, and like the different types of like remedies people use. Like if it's true, because obviously this is just one source of information, I will do my research, but if it's true, back then people would do some crazy shit to try and help people that were dealing with mental health problems or were struggling with their mental health. Like there's one remedy they would talk about in this book where I believe it was during the medieval times, where if people noticed somebody had a mental illness, they believed that it was just like bad spirits in their brain. And what people would do, what scientists would do, is drill a hole in the middle of your skull and just leave it open in hopes that in due time, like the bad spirits will like just flow out of your brain, which is kind of crazy. And sometimes they would also like make people vomit, and like a bunch of crazy shit. But now the other half is basically talking about just giving me like a bunch of photos of like different brain scans, and also the author is just questioning like how mental health is like worked on in society. He's basically questioning like, why don't we use brain scans to help people that deal with mental health problems or have a mental illness? And that is something I personally have wondered too, because if you really think about it, and the author mentions this, when you get a physical injury, you get an MRI, right? Or like when you get hurt, you get an MRI, and you could get an MRI for almost anything. How come we don't get a brain scan for like when you suspect something's wrong with somebody's brain? But yeah, that's definitely something I wondered, because when I first started seeing a therapist back in October of last year, the first session that I had with her, we were getting a diagnosis for me to see what I had. And basically I thought going in, like I even asked her, are we going to scan my brain and then you're going to ask me like a set of questions? And then she told me, no, we're just going to honestly have you fill out this little questionnaire, and then I'm going to continue asking you more questions and diving a little bit deeper to get more of an idea of what's going on with you, and then I'll give you a diagnosis on the spot. Which to me, honestly, I kind of agree with Daniel, is kind of not the best way, just because like, I don't know, you're just asking questions and you're kind of going off of your own knowledge and what you learned. But yeah, that's definitely something I want to continue reading in this book, is trying to figuring out not only why they don't use brain scans, but how we can start incorporating them. And on top of that, like how I personally, like if you pick up this book, how whoever reads this book can possibly help themselves to beat their own mental illnesses and, you know, get themselves on the right path and bettering their mental health. But yeah, guys, if you guys want to check this book out, it's called The End of Mental Illness. So I'm here in my living room. I'm gonna attempt to hit a push workout, but you guys don't know this, but for the last month, I've actually been using this barbell that I got, as well as this one set of 20-pound dumbbells. And how I got them is kind of a funny story. So basically how it goes is, one day I was hanging out at my good friend Emily's house, and this was, by the way, a separate time from the time she shaved my fucking head, but we hung out one other time. I was at her house playing pool, and while we were playing pool, I had noticed this barbell underneath her pool table, and honestly I didn't think anything of it in terms of like me wanting to borrow it and shit. I don't know why, but it wasn't until I think the following week, when I was kind of in like a shitty ass mood and like I didn't want to work out, and I was just basically, you know, from one friend to another, I was just like kind of venting to her about how I was feeling. And then she asked me how like she could help me like lift my spirits, and I just asked her basically if I can borrow like her barbell and then a set of dumbbells. And then she went ahead, she said sure, because she told me that her and her family aren't gonna fucking use it, and it's been there for like years. So next thing you know, I went to her house, I went ahead and picked it up with some plates, then I got those dumbbells, and yeah, so I've been using that for the last month, and to be honest, it's definitely lifted my spirits. But at this point, my spirits are kind of getting lower and lower by the day, because this quarantine shit is getting played out. I just want to give a quick shout out to Emily. Thank you once again for letting me use this, because this has definitely improved my workouts compared to like my body weight workouts. And I have noticed with some weight, like I'm able to maintain my strength even better now. And surprisingly, I haven't lost like a lot of strength, or more than I thought I would, but obviously we won't know how much strength I lost until I get back into the gym. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop into this push workout. So which one's me?
خودت هر کدوم میخواد. من دیگه بهش گفتم چنج نکنه. بگه بلک نزد، ولی کدوم میخواد باشه.
I mean, which one's me?
اینو گفتم. این.
That one?
آره.
Okay, I'll take that one.
آره.
What is this anyway?
از این مامی چیزه، از این هندمید دالزاست. من گفتم یه فامیلی منو میک کنه.
But why? I just want to know.
نه مامی کیوت آخه.
The decoration?
آره decoration.
Oh, okay.
آره میخوای بذار گوشه بده.
I will.
آره.
Wow. What do you guys think? You think this looks like me? According to my mom, it's supposedly supposed to look like me. I don't know, but this is kind of dope though. This is actual talent. Alright guys, so I finished my workout and I took a shower. Which, by the way, my workout actually wasn't too bad today. It actually went pretty well. I just kind of just upped the volume a lot because that's all I really can do at the moment. Right now I need to get some food, and then later I need to fucking wash my car because this bitch is dirty, as you can see. And like, bro, I literally washed this shit 2 weeks ago, and every time I wash it, fucking spider webs always come up. Like, I think there's a fucking spider living inside my fucking mirror. I'll probably do that later tonight. And then I also, if I have enough time, go to Target because I need to pick up some snacks, and I've been saving my Target trip for this vlog just to give you guys some extra content. Alright guys, so I stopped by Chipotle, and yes, I'm well aware in one of my other videos, my recent videos, I did get Chipotle, but this time I had to get 2 Chipotle bowls, one for me and then one for my dad for his lunch tomorrow at work. So yeah. So I just got to Target, and before I go inside, I just wanted to quickly say I have not been to a store in fucking months. And that's because, like, throughout this quarantine, my parents have been doing a majority of the shopping for me and my family, which kind of doesn't make sense to me just because you guys know with the coronavirus, it has a stronger effect on people that are older, and you guys know I'm fucking young as fuck. So you would think that I would take the lead and do most of the shopping throughout this time, but you know how parents are, man. They want to keep their kids safe. I don't know what to expect. One thing I do expect though is probably shelves to be empty. But yeah, let's just go see what the fuck happens inside. Damn, I can't go this way anymore. What the fuck? This Target is honestly kind of crazy though, because like they recently remodeled. Yeah, a lot of changes from what I've seen. But before I go ahead and get what I need, which I honestly just came here for some fucking snacks, I want to check out the little fitness aisle that they have, because Larry and Jeremiah have been telling me that not only online are like weights and like fitness gear sold out, but every store they checked, shelves are fucking empty. But let's see. I'll be very honest with you guys. I thought this was gonna be more empty, but honestly, there's still some stuff left. The only thing that's gone, of course, are like all the fucking weights. So I guess for now, I just gotta stick with what I got. Well, that last clip was a little embarrassing. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes fucking recording by yourself, first person vlogging, it's fucking hard because I want to get more footage for you guys, but I had this heavy ass bag to carry. I wish I had more friends to like fucking help me, but that's okay. But anyways, what I decided ended up getting at Target is I got a 6-pack of Diet Pepsi, I got a 12-pack of 0-calorie Gatorade, I got 2 packs of gum, and then I also got some deodorant because I'm running out. For the most part though, a majority of like the stuff I've wanted, like ice cream and like some other snacks, the shelves were fucking empty for those, and it's just like really like, out of all the things I want, like it's fucking empty. But then again, I'm not surprised because obviously the snacks I want is popular amongst a lot of people. Alright guys, so I just got back from Target. Before I left, I decided to make the last minute decision that honestly, I'm just gonna come home and I'm just gonna wash my car probably sometime over this weekend, just because today is Friday when I'm recording this video. And the reason why is just because A, I'm tired, and then B, it's getting dark outside slowly, and then C, I have other shit I need to take care of. Like I gotta edit 2 videos now. I gotta edit this video and I gotta edit another video that was already supposed to be posted. But it's just been, I don't know. This quarantine has been something else for me, but it's definitely taught me a lot. Before I go ahead and wrap up this video, I just wanted to quickly say, and I know I've said this quite often, but it seriously like does mean the world to me that you guys watch my videos. And for those of you guys that watch from like start to finish, like thank you so much. Like the fact that you're willing to take time out of your day to watch me, like I'm just Mazyar. I'm just trying to record my life and just trying to make a difference in the world. And the fact that people either A, want to just support me just to support me, or B, like the big one is like they genuinely fuck with my content and with what I do, it really means a lot. Because I promise you, when I'm done recording this clip, this outro, and I go back to start editing this, I'm gonna probably go back and forth with myself for a couple of days deciding if I want to post this video or not. Because if I see one fuck up of a clip or one angle I didn't like, for some reason my head always tries to convince me to just trash the entire video. And I've done that in the past where I've trashed multiple videos that unfortunately never made it to your guys' eyes. And like you guys can even ask like Raph and Larry, like they can vouch for me. Like bros, when you guys watching this video, leave a comment down below and explain to the other viewers what I mean, because they know like before I post a video or when it comes to posting certain videos, I will literally call them and I don't give a fuck what time it is, and I will talk to them and basically try to get them to reassure my head in posting the video, just because like I'm very picky with my content and I want to make sure I only deliver the best to you guys. And on top of that, I think another reason why I'm like that very hard on myself is just because you see other YouTubers out there and like you see the quality of their videos, but sometimes, or not sometimes, but I always gotta remind myself like, look, they've been doing it for a long time. They're probably better at editing than me. They probably hired an editor, or they just have an entire team behind them, and I'm only myself. Like everything you guys see in these videos, from the drone shots to the color grading to the angles to the clips to the editing, I do all myself, by myself. Every now and then I'll get friends to help me, but for the majority of the time or the majority of the process, I'm fucking doing it. It's all fucking me as of right now. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and just say that, like, thank you so much for always showing love and for honestly just fucking with me. But anyways guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this day in the life. If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to go ahead and do me a favor and smash the like button for your boy, as it helps me out and it also helps this channel grow. Leave a comment down below, share this video with your friends and or your family members, and last but not least, if you're new here, I want you to go and do two things for me. First of all, I want you to go ahead and click that red subscribe button so you can go ahead and be a part of the family, be a part of the journey, and be a part of all the bullshit that be going on in my life, like that one embarrassing clip at Target earlier today. And then second, I want you to go ahead and turn on that post notifications, that bell button right there, so you get notified of whenever I upload a video and so that you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. I want to thank you all for your continuous love and support, and I'll catch y'all in my next video. Peace!